has been 5 days since our Lepidolite has been in polish. Happy Halloween, everyone. And as you can see, I've been running a super slow roll because it's a soft stone and I didn't want to bang it up at this last stage. Let's turn it off. Let's pull out a couple pieces and see how the polish is. Try to grab some bigger pieces here. All right. I have to use my fingers. Just swishing it around isn't going to be enough. Feeling a very textured surface, not that glassy smooth. Oh my gosh, that polish is really on there. Wow. It is textured, and that's just the nature of this stone. Lots of mica. Good matte shine on there. But there's also a little bit of that glass shine, and this is a completely dry piece. It doesn't have that glassy look that you get on Jaspers, agates, aventurines. But I am pretty darn happy with that. I could leave it in a little longer and see if we get a better shine. Let's check that second piece. Super textured. This has not had a burnish cycle yet, but this Lepidolite's looking pretty good. I want a third piece out. This is a little flatter. Let's check it. Dry section of the cloth here. Wow. I'd say this is looking amazing. It is not, that's like silver mica. That's not polish, little quartz, a little silver. I think this is coming along beautifully. I do not think that this is done even 5 days in the Vibratory tumbler. I am going to let this run a little bit longer. And considering how well the stone has been tolerating that really slow action, I might turn it up just a little bit and give it one more day, and then we'll check it again tomorrow and see how that's going. I am going to give it a couple squirts of water because it's looking a tiny bit dry. Alright, we'll check it again tomorrow. You know, I really should have left the piece out. And I'm going to. Hang on. I'm going to take a piece out and leave it out. Let's take this one we had done earlier. And then tomorrow we will compare the shine from the 5 days to 6 days. We'll figure it out. See which is better, or if it made no difference at all, or if I could have just stopped. Container of clear water. Dry it off. Alright, this is the piece we're going to hold out to test tomorrow to compare the shines. This is 5 days, 2 micron aluminum oxide polish. This is our rock shed polish that we absolutely love. Okay. See it tomorrow. Alright, next we're going to check our miscellaneous MOHs 7 barrel that's in 1000. Be right back. Miscellaneous MOHs 7 ketchup barrel is in 1000 aluminum oxide for 5 days. Happy Halloween. And it has locked up on us. Let's just turn that barrel off. Pull out. Oh my gosh, you know what? Let's turn it back on. Get this. And just by adding a couple squirts, the action starts back up. That's what happens when it dries out. I should have checked this earlier today and I did not. Okay, now that we had it running a little bit, let's pull out, what is it, Spiritite. We had a bunch of things in this barrel. I think there's a piece of aventurine. Green quartz. That lime green quartz. I want to get a piece of everything out. I don't remember what all was in there. I'm trying to scratch it with this little piece of bamboo. It's a big piece, but I don't know what it was. Probably more aventurine. Trying to get it out. Okay. Let's just got a little bucket of water off to the side here. Start with green quartz, just still got slurry in it. There's a really smooth surface, and it's definitely ready to move on to polish, so that can go into a wash cycle. There's a piece of that Spiritite. which looks a lot like landscape jasper. Ooh, does that feel good? The surface feels super smooth, and that's what we're looking for to get it to go in to polish. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on with this. A lot of polish left on that. It's a pre-polish. It's the 1200 aluminum oxide pre-polish. No, 1000. It's not 1200, it's only 1000. This is still wet. Feels gorgeous. Okay. I'm just going to throw these back in the barrel. Add a little bit of Dawn dish soap. Just a squirt. Let's see if we can get focus again. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm just going to take that water that I rinsed. Those pieces in, throw it in there. Add a little bit more water. We want lots of water in this wash cycle. Sure there's no ceramic media locked up on the bottom, because I did let it dry out a little bit. Bamboo tong. Got one for each stage. That's how I roll. Taking out a little bit of powder that was on there. We are going to give this a 30-minute wash cycle. Might be 45 minutes. And then we'll take it outside and rinse it and bring it back in and do an inspection. And that, hopefully we're getting this ketchup barrel ready for polish. We'll be right back. And we're back with our Sunstone that has been in stage 3, 500 aluminum oxide pre-polish for 5 days. So let's take a look at a really slow action because it's a softer stone. Let's take our tong, pull out a piece. Let's pull out a couple pieces. Rinse it off. I've got a little bucket of water here next to me. Just to get the slurry off here quick. Handy dandy towel. Alright, let's see how the surface is on our Sunstone. Wow. Probably didn't need 5 days, but I got it. This is feeling glass smooth. The surface is amazing and it's ready to move to 1000. So I think this is definitely going to get a polish cycle. I mean a wash cycle and then move on to 1000. Yeah, let's check this other piece here. Wow. surface feels really, really great. Still a lot of slurry stuck in there, but we'll put it in the ultrasonic after the wash cycle. Okay, love it when things move forward. Just a tiny little drop of Dawn dish soap. A lot of water. Use a little more water. There we go. 30 minutes. We'll go rinse it out, give it a good wash cycle, put it in, or a rinse cycle, and give it an ultrasonic bath for 30 minutes. So it's got 30 minutes in Dawn dish soap. We'll have 30 minutes in the ultrasonic cleaner. We'll do the inspection and see if it's ready to go to 1,000, and I'm 99% sure that it is based on the spot check. Okay, be back. Alright, it's barrel clean out day. We're going to start with our barrels in stage 2. The 120-220 silicone carbide, and we're going to start with our Unakite. Ooh, nice and foamy. Get it rinsed really well. We'll take this inside for the inspection. Be right back. Okay, now we have our Sodalite, which has been in 120-220 stage 2. Another foamy in the barrel. Super easy clean out with the borax added. Lovely blue. Okay, wrap this one up. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back with our last barrel that's in medium, 120-220, and that's our Dalmation Jasper, and it's in our 6-pound barrel. Wow, look how foamy. There's also some gas buildup in this lid. Let's get rid of all that. know how people do it, but have those big 12-pound barrels, bigger. Oh, sorry, everywhere. All right, one more time. It's heavy and it's slippery. Could have almost gone another day. Alright, I think that's real swollen up. Inside and do the inspection. Moving on to our stage 1 barrels. We're going to start with our 6-pound barrel, which has our Rhyolites in it, both mushroom and bird's eye. Wow, that's a big dome on that lid. A lot of gas buildup. Glad I didn't let this run longer. The lid would have popped off the barrel and we would have had a mess to clean up. Just trying to get all the extra air out. Underneath the flute gasket. Put it back on the lid. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice and clean. This is really on this side. Let's give it a little scrub. I don't think I did that any good at all. I rarely have to clean these lids. It's been a while. There's some build-up. Alright, we'll do that off there. It's really red. A lot of breakage happened again this week. Look at all that chippage in that barrel. God love it. But we lost a lot of mass on the bird's eye. This is the bird's eye. And this is the mushroom. Doesn't look like much. Alright, we'll take this inside, do an inspection. Okay, Desert Jasper, it's your turn. have the green tree moss agate trying to finish up. The desert jasper. Okay. Ooh. 2 more barrels to go. Be right back. Our little 1.5 pound barrel has our landscape jasper, which we're having very little hope for turning out because it's so deeply pitted. And it also had a couple pieces of green jasper in the barrel to help fill it. Gritty because it's so pitted, and we'll see in the inspections that we can't get all this grit out. Just spraying it. We're gonna have to do other techniques. Get it out of there. Alright, be right back. Our last barrel washout today is going to be our Kona Dolomite, which is a most hardness of 3.5 to 4. And this is its second run in stage 1. Look at how foamy that is. Look how thick. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of stone mass loss. Wow. You see it really thick like that, you know you've lost a lot of stone. Chippage. Got some chips in here again. Lots of little pieces. Still a lot of grit on here. It's really clinging. Hopefully now it'll be pretty on the side. Alright. We'll see this inside. Welcome back to Crystal Wellness Studios. We are in the middle of an absolute nightmare of lack of space. So we've washed out all of our rotary barrels, and they are just sitting here waiting for me to have space to do an inspection. The Lepidolite has finally finished in polish, and I'm doing in the middle of an ultrasonic bath that I shut down so that I could record because it's too loud. As you can see, let's see if we can get a better picture, how cloudy that water is. This is just plain tap water, and this is just after 6 minutes. I'm running it for a 25-minute cycle. This is after 6 minutes in the ultrasonic. You see all the polish that we're getting out of the stone. We're going to continue to let it run for the remainder 18 minutes of its cycle. And then we are going, and then we're going to continue. I have, what I'm going to do while this ultrasonic is going is take the Sunstone that has been sitting, it's already finished its ultrasonic bath. It's been sitting here a couple of days waiting for barrels. I'm going to prep the barrel for 1000, and I'm going to do that all off camera because the ultrasonic cleaner is just too loud. We're going to put the Sunstone in our 1000 barrel and get it running. We're going to take our miscellaneous ketchup stones and put them in polish. And hopefully by the time we get both of those done, the ultrasonic cleaner with the Lepidolite will be finished. Okay, we'll see you guys in about half an hour. We have some really horrific lighting today, but our Sunstone has just been prepped in the barrel for 1000 aluminum oxide. It's got a nice slurry going. Cap it up. Got the label. We'll see it in a couple days. Our black Onyx is finally going into polish, and we have already put in the damp ceramic medium, the damp stone, the borax, and the aluminum oxide 2 micron polish. Get a good little slurry going. Okay, we're back real quick with our Lepidolite. This was after 5 days in polish. You can see that little shine. Okay, it's been an additional 4 days. We want to see if we've got a better shine by leaving it in a little bit longer. Now we're not going to have that glass shine we're used to because this is a softer stone. We did want to get something. And it does have a texture on it, which makes it harder to get that glass shine. I do not think the extra 4 days made any difference. We could have just stopped at 5. Good to know. Good to know. So I'm going to put this in the ultrasonic cleaner, and we'll let them air dry, and we'll come right back. And we're back with our Lepidolite. It is finally finished. We have done the dawn wash cycle and the ultrasonic cleaner. This was our piece that we had pulled after 5 days of polish, and then we let it run for another 3 because we wanted to see if we could get a better shine than this. So let's find a piece that's equally flat so we can compare. There really isn't one. Maybe this one? This one? It's got a flat surface. So again, we're looking at the shine level. That shine. They look pretty equal. I think it looked better after 5 days than it did after 9. And I think that this might be the reason why. We had a chip in the barrel when I did the clean out. And this could have scratched the surface in our polish barrel, kind of causing some damage. I'm not really seeing it, so that might be damage created during the wash cycle, or the washout, instead of the actual tumbling. Trying to chase the shine here. It's a MOHs hardness of 2.5 to 4. It is a very soft stone. We have managed to break it in our hands several times. It's got a lot of quartz on it, and the quartz is super shiny. I mean, I don't like to use this as an example of Lepidolite because it's mostly quartz that you're getting that wonderful shine on. You know, the white part of this is the quartz. Here's a really straight up Lepidolite piece. And it has just a tiny, I mean, you can see there's a little bit of a texture to it. And when there's a texture like this, you're never going to get a really high shine. But there is one in there. This is that piece that had the green on it. Look at it shine. My gosh. Whew. That's beautiful. It's a little tiny piece though. This is pretty. I like that light pink. Boy, that light pink really shone. Look at that. Wow. Good shine on that one. I am not sure I'm really willing to call Lepidolite a success. You know, I mean, it's a moderate success. I mean, there is a shine. Oh, let me know in the comments if you think the Lepidolite turned out as expected, better than expected, worse than expected. Let me know your thoughts. It's a really dark piece. It's got a great shine on it. You can see my finger mirrored in it. Dang. Maybe it turned out better than I first anticipated, now that I'm really getting a good look at it. Ooh, this looks really speckled. You can see the texture in here. See, we've got a shine inside. It's undercutting because the Lepidolite's softer than the quartz. But these really pale purple ones, it's harder to see a shine. They feel different. They don't feel gritty, but you can definitely feel the texture. I'm really not sure the extra days really helped it any. I ran it really, really low in the Diamond Pacific Mini Sonic Vibratory unit because I didn't want to bruise it, and I'm not seeing any bruising, so that's a success. You know, any of this damage is just the stone. It's not really damage. Pardon me. I don't know, maybe this turned out better than I thought now that I'm really looking at individual pieces. That is so smooth. It looks like a fracture line. I'm trying to get a good look at it here. But it's optical. And my finger's not catching on it at all. It is all optical. Which means it's underneath a very thin layer of stone. Oh, Lepidolite, you are done.